The following channeled message is brought to you by the Divine Love Sanctuary Foundation. The Foundation's mission is to awaken humankind to the wonders of divine love and to be channels of love, peace, and healing for our planet. Now, another celestial message.
Great blessings to you, my friends. May the gift of the Father's love continue to pour into your souls, for this is the key to awakening and to truth. Love is that which permeates the universe and brings all things together in harmony. I am Copernicus. I come to speak of the lack of understanding upon your earth plane of many, many dynamics and elements of creation. As a scientist, I discovered some elements of the material world that are still true to this day. 500 years ago were my efforts made. And yet how far has humanity really progressed since then? Indeed, in the material aspects, there is great progression. Your scientists continue to put their eyes to the ground, analyzing every element, aspect, particle, condition that is of the material plane, very focused upon these things. For it is easy to prove these elements through experimentation and material paradigms of thought. And yet how imbalanced is the world? Because science and all aspects of humanity, to any great degree, have discounted the wondrous elements of the universe that are not of the physical. Of course, in science, there is a rigorous deductive method of proving things. They use their minds and their brains in order to do so. The five senses bringing information forward. And yet there are other sensibilities that humanity possess that have far greater capacity to understand and to perceive the universe than merely the mind. And indeed, when I progress into the world of spirit, my journeys have proven to me that indeed the capacity of the mind to understand the world is limited indeed. The capacity of the soul and the perceptions of the soul open up the entire universe. And this I have made a study and have journeyed far upon this progression of understanding since that time when I was on earth. I have been excited by all the experiences and all the proofs of existence of these many elements of the universe, elements of God's creation, elements that conspire together to make the universe a working and harmonious place. But I had to open my soul to God in order to truly have the capacities and abilities to know the universe, rather than that narrow frame of thinking of the material plane. My capacity to engage within, understand and perceive the universe expanded exponentially with the growth of my soul awakening in the great love of God. This perspective from the material plane would be rejected by scientists of your day and of any day, where they do not think that if things are incapable of being proven in a material sense, then they do not exist. Yet I tell you, my friends, they do exist. But you must have the capacity, the perception and ability to recognize their existence. You know of the perception of bees who are pollinating the flowers of your world, and how if you were able to see from their perspective, the flowers that they frequent look very different from what you see. It is a whole different spectrum of vision. This is only one small aspect of how a shift in consciousness and perspective can bring about a very different idea of what the world is made of. Indeed, the power of the essence of God's soul entering into your own will open up many different faculties and abilities of perception and understanding. The truth that you believe you know now is merely a droplet in the ocean of truth that exists. And so you must open your perceptions and your faculties in order to understand and to experience and perceive the wondrous aspects of God's creation, the universe, unfolding before your conscious eyes, ears, perceptions, and knowings. And so I applaud you, my beautiful friends, for your efforts to open and to shift your consciousness from the limited thinking of human conditions and perceptions to that of the potentials, the great potentials that exist within all of humanity. Open not by intellectual pursuit, but by spiritual pursuit. To those who are intellectually astute and pin their consciousness within that framework, such a thing would seem ridiculous and improbable. But for those of you who are willing to feel and open yourselves to the higher realms of consciousness within you and the higher realms of existence all around you, you will find a universe unfolding, beautiful in scope, deep, and filled with intricacies and laws and ways of interaction and being, that even those who have pursued this for a very long time, such as myself, are only scratching the surface of what is in God's universe. And there are many more within the celestial kingdom of which I am part of, who have pursued these things much longer than I, and yet they have come to the same conclusion. That God's creation, God's universe, is infinite, and it will never be fully known. Yet, in the knowing, perceiving, and discovering of many things, there comes a joy. There comes a deeper appreciation for the wonderment of creation, or how one being, the God that created all, continues to create, and that the universe, the reality of creation, will not end. It will be expressed forever. And as we secure our place within that journey of eternity, as our souls are transformed into that which will endure for eternity, then we will have the blessing and the gift of discovery for all eternity. God has given us a gift beyond gifts, a life beyond lives, a place that is not limited by laws of existence that bring a finite life to the individual. Instead, God has opened the door for eternal existence, and God wishes for us to join in all that is of His creation, all that is wondrous, all that is glorious, so that we may know and experience and partake in this glorious universe of God's creation. How blessed we are, beloved souls. I know that you wish for quickened progression, to speed up the process so that you may get to that place that you see as the end goal. I say to you, when you come to that place where your soul is transformed by the essence of God, you only begin a new chapter in the journey, a glorious chapter indeed, where all humanity was meant to begin, but had chosen not to. And yet you choose to leap forward into soul consciousness, ignited by love, by God, by all that is good and harmonious. And you will find your way upon a path that stretches for eternity, beloved souls. A path that brings to you all the richness and glories of creation, all places and elevations and spheres that are possible when the love of God transforms you so. You will know joy beyond joy, my friends. You will have sight beyond sight, perception beyond perception. You will come to sense the infinity of life and the possibilities of your journey in life. And this will bring you such awesome, expansive, wondrous sense of the beauty of God's creation, the universe unfolding in love and light and harmony. All the intricacies working together, because the power of love draws all into oneness, draws everything into harmony. And that progression towards harmony continues for eternity. If humanity on your earth could but perceive a fraction of this, understand a portion of these truths, they could progress and develop and create upon your earthly plane a paradise so beautiful, harmony so wondrous, where all are indeed in joy and have left suffering behind. It begins with the journey of the soul, a journey that shall never end. And when humanity comes to realize these parts within that are so neglected, and come to understand and to expedite the potentials within, they will indeed be in light and contribute to a world that shall be of light. This is our wish. This is my wish. This is the wish of every individual who inhabits the celestial kingdom, and those in the bright spirit spheres, and even those of your stellar friends who come to visit, that the earth may be transformed into light, that the world will know harmony, and that every soul upon the planet will realize the great potential that they possess as an individuated creation of God. May this journey continue, and may humanity progress into higher levels of understanding and truth. I thank you for listening to me today, my friends. I am Copernicus, and I'm happy to come to speak to you today. And may we now join in prayer for the world, for each other, for all upon this world, and all that is within our own world, the world of our soul. May the blessings of God be with you, my friends. May the love of God transform you. God bless you in love. My love is with you.
This has been a Divine Love Sanctuary Foundation channeled message presentation. For more Divine Love messages, visit divinelovesanctuary.com.